Last time on Ghost of Yotei.
After decades of conflict, the general had a daughter. His love for her eclipsed his desire for war. He retired to Ezo and spent his days embracing fatherhood. But eventually, the allure of battle returned. One day, he accidentally cut her while sparring. The wound was small, but became inflamed. She lingered for days before passing. Consumed by guilt, the general drove out his family and isolated himself. A fog settled over the forest. Now people whisper of the Spider Lily General, twisted by grief into a fearsome yokai that haunts his domain.
Such skill. I'm impressed. You can fight your own battles now. You don't need me anymore.
I don't. I'm safe.
Then I can finally rest. I love you, Yuri.
Hola amigos, Ghost here, and today we continue our journey into Ghost of Yotei. In Southern Tokachi Range, an estate within the Shizunai Woods was said to be haunted by the Spider Lily General. This general gained prominence during the Tensho-Iga Wars of the Sengoku Jidai. He later retired to Ezo, where he had a daughter and trained her in the ways of the katana. This training led to the accidental death of his daughter. He went mad from guilt, locked himself in his estate, and died alone. Yet, his spirit haunted his domain. Atsu entered the estate seeking the general's armor and to put the general's soul to rest. A thick fog consumed the estate and unexplainable events occurred. Eventually, Atsu found the general who believed Atsu was his daughter. A duel to put his spirit to rest ensued, and in the end, the general believed his daughter no longer needed him. Atsu claimed the armor and would use it to protect the people. This included avenging the Matsumae samurai butchered by Iron Chuta. Now, Atsu finishes her exploration and liberation of Tokachi Range before Atsu meets Takezo the Unrivaled. Let's do this! For today's chapter, the first thing that we're going to be doing is hunting down Bear Man Chikatoshi, a murderer more beast than man who mauls his victims. Last seen within the Shizunai Woods. Rewards are a weapon kit, and we get 750 mon once we complete it. So, let's do this.
Those wounds look fresh.
What? What wounds? I'm going crazy. Where? What? Where? Okay, either way, I'm gonna go up here. Ooh, an Ainu item.
Item left by fleeing Ainu.
Danpakop, a case of hollowed out wood meant to keep tobacco dry, primarily carried by men as a statement of fashion. Interessante. Okay, what wounds was she referring to? I'm blind. Where was she referring? I'm going insane. I wasn't expecting her to say anything. Oh, this guy.
Are those claw marks? What happened here?
sorry.
Where did she come from?
Oh!
You'll pay for this!
Bear Man Chikatoshi. Your beast attacked me!
And I'll finish the job!
He used a bear to do his dirty work.
Bastardo.
I'm sorry it had to end this way.
Okay. I honestly was not expecting that. Or how that to work out, but alright. Then let us return to the inn to collect our bounties.
That's a lot of heads rolling. If you weren't making me so much money, I'd be scared of you.
Your drawing skills are scarier.
Ha! Bring me a bounty, then you'll earn that coin.
I see. So I would assume then one of those bounties we just collected may have been the special one. Or maybe we don't get a special one from over here. I don't remember. It's been a while since we were actually over here previously to do some of the bounties. Granted, it could have been one of these ones that were... I remember there was like 4 over here and like 1 over here. So maybe one of those was the special bounty. Or maybe we don't get it until we complete this region. Either way, looks like we can get that. Something from Tairo, because it did mention that we were supposed to get a weapon kit, and I didn't see us get one, so
maps would be a lot easier.
maybe it's from Tairo.
I've gathered merchandise of all kinds. I have fresh items for sale.
Ah, a beast's feast. For 3 flowers. This might be the weapon kit.
I knew you'd like that. Never.
Let's see. Yep, it is. Man Chikatoshi sword kit. A mauling bite, a cowardly master, a prey hunted. I do like it. Yeah, I like that mix of yellow and white and a little bit of green to it. The sword handle is a little basic, but overall it's a pretty nice sheath, though, at least.
A dull moment.
Bam. There we go. That's an interesting way for us to get that reward from the bounty. But there we go, nonetheless. Now, I believe the only thing that's left to do other than the actual main mission is this altar reflection and this dueling tree. Not to mention anything that might also be in the marshlands. So, what I'm going to do is clear out this little bit of the fog up here before heading down here to the altar reflection and the dueling tree. And of course, if I find anything else within the marshlands around here, then you'll see me for that. So, I will be right back. Alright, I cleared out most of the marshlands and I didn't find anything of note. So, let's find this altar of reflection. And it looks like it's nearby the dueling tree. And it's up there. Alright. Oh shit! I jumped off too soon. there's the altar, but there's also flowers. Yep. And we also uncover the dueling tree, which is down... Actually, it's over there, but... Anyway. And we are going to get the last piece of the survival tree for hostile intuition to discover which ones are the enemies and which ones are like horses and civilians. Voila. Now, let us descend and face one more duel. Because the tree is over there.
Faster, Shimaki! The colors of Ezo have always been bold.
Oh! Season's colors. I didn't expect this. Let's do this real quick. Voila! Headband of the seasons. Colors change, leaves fall, the cycle begins anew. And I do like how this one kind of uses a little bit of the painting, but also adds flowers falling on it. And also I like the mix of black and white. Pretty cool. It actually kind of fits the Spider Lily general armor. I think I'm gonna just say Spider Lily from now on. And this is the dueling tree. I assume that guy over there is who we have to duel. And this is the dueling ring. But first, of course, I'm collecting these flowers because we're gonna need them. Now let us talk to this guy who's probably crazy.
What's that on your hip? That sword is a work of art, worthy of Takezo himself.
Another disciple.
If I had such a weapon, my master might finally reveal himself.
You're about to make a bad choice.
We'll see. Defend your right to hold that sword. What a magnificent sword! Your blade sings! You handle your weapon well. You handle your weapon well.
Like I said, a bad choice.
The roots of Takezo's trees are drenched in his disciples' blood. Were they even a challenge?
It's their master I want.
Then you're in luck. He's ready for you.
Are you another disciple?
Just a vagabond. Not unlike yourself. Follow the river south toward the sea. Takezo will meet you beneath the dueling tree.
Muy interesante. Takezo's charm of bracing victory. Minor defense charm. Killing staggered enemies earns a minor amount of health. Pretty decent. Also a vagabond. Why do I have a feeling that guy is Takezo? Also, I'm pretty sure Vagabond is a manga that I've heard is phenomenal, but has never been finished, if I remember correctly. Either way, let's collect this. And this. Now, let us take a look at the myth itself. Takezo the Unrivaled. It looks like all of them have been completed, and now it says travel to the coastal dueling tree. So I assume either we will fight there, or because there is a Sasake's Cove with like a little fighting ring, or we may fight somewhere else. I'm not sure. But either way, there we go. Alright, before we head down to the coast, we're gonna go back home, because it looks like our art gallery has some new updates. Of course, let's see, can I recognize one that we just did? Yep, one right there. Not sure what other ones we've done recently that I haven't already noticed. But either way, there we go. And of course, nothing else has changed with this place, which is a-okay. Howdy, strangers.
This is where I'm to meet Takezo. Guess he expects me to wait.
Most likely. Takezo the Unrivaled.
You can.
You're not just a vagabond, are you? Takezo the Unrivaled.
I hate that title. A man without a rival is like a katana without a whetstone. Dull and useless. I need someone to defeat me.
If I do, will you teach me your technique?
You will learn it or die by it. Come with me. This tree bears the names of those I have dueled. I leave messages for all of my fallen opponents.
Maybe I'll write one for you.
I can only hope. Tell me your name.
Atsu. You shed no tears for your disciples.
I never wanted followers.
You could have just told them that.
Did they seem sane to you?
More like obsessed.
You showed inspiration against my disciples. Now, let's see how you fare against a master. Impress me. me something new. Where's your creativity? Not bad. You're good, no doubt about it. But I wonder if you can handle this.
An oar? You can't be serious.
Any samurai can swing a sword. Masters improvise. Good. Don't bore me now. Every move you make, I've seen before.
Guess I'll have to improvise.
Oh shit! Takezo's duel slash learned costs 1 spirit. Ah!
That's it. You've learned my technique.
The secret of your technique is to make things up?
I cannot stop what I cannot predict. True invincibility lies in improvisation. You nearly killed me. What a feeling.
Did you take a blow to the head?
If I have, it has knocked sense into my soul. I have a reason to train again. I'll wait for you at the top of the world. Master my 5 teachings. Then come fight me. The next time we meet, I'll be ready for you.
If we meet. Goodbye, Takezo.
And with that, Takezo the Unrivaled has been completed. And that was a pretty cool boss fight overall. Pretty cool, because I'm pretty sure Takezo is meant to be a stand-in for Miyamoto Musashi, the one of the most famous samurais ever live, and duelists. And it looks like his new mission is the 5 teachings. of course, from what I could tell, I was probably supposed to upgrade the dual katana all the way to get to this. I'm ready to meet Takezo at the top of the world. I only need to equip his 5 charms and wait at the campfire atop Mount Yotei. Oh, I see. So basically, from my understanding, at least if I'm getting this right, because I could have skipped a step, is that either I was supposed to complete the entirety of the dual katana tree of upgrades. I think that's the case. But either way, we have to fight him on top of Mount Yotei, and we must equip all of his charms, which I have to look for. Because, well, granted, I don't really have to because they're all called one of his abilities, like Takezo. So when we're ready, we can actually go and face him, which I kind of want to do now, even though from what I've heard, his final boss fight, which I'm assuming is this boss fight, is the toughest in the game. But I still want to do it, because it would be absolutely amazing to do it. And I think I'm going to. Now, of course, I would say that I don't know which armor to use. I don't know canon-wise which... it's you could probably use anything. I might just stay with the Oniro armor since I was able to beat him with it. And just equip the armor things that I need to on like a secondary loadout, so like loadout 5, I'll do it or something. But either way, yeah. Pretty good boss fight. Can't wait to fight his true boss fights because we do get a weapon kit from him. Also, I like how he used a boat oar to fight us at the end, because in real life, I forget what duel it was, but during one of his duels, instead of fighting with his katana, he just beat the shit out of a guy with a boat oar, and it was hilarious. I think there was also a movie that used that same, I wouldn't say trope, same thing that he did, that I saw in college. It's a very famous thing that he did, and it's cool to see that this guy, who even though isn't that guy, but he's inspired by him. It's cool that he did it. I'm curious if he'll continue to do it on top of Mount Yotei. I'm very curious if he will do that. But yeah, absolutely amazing.
Saito's Black Guard. They're still hunting me.
We're here for the Onryo! Spread out! Keep your guard up! She could be anywhere! We don't know where she is! Split up and search for her! Just leave us be, please!
Well, this was unexpected.
You have nothing to fear of Lord Saito, as long as you cooperate. One of you must... Please, don't hurt us! We need that woman alive to make her an example. The Onryo will not elude us. Find and seize her!
That's all of them.
Who does Saito think he is? Setting his black guard on us like that?
They weren't after you.
I know. Here,
You don't owe me anything.
take it anyway. My thanks to the Onryo who saved us.
Interessante. Charm of Soaring Focus. Minor range charm. Earn infinite concentration when aiming a bow or rifle while jumping. Wow. That's pretty cool. Also kind of spoils, well, it doesn't spoil since the marketing before the game came out showed us that we would be able to use a rifle. But that's pretty cool. With that, the Yotei Shadow Inn has been liberated once again. I'm curious if other places that we've liberated will do the same in the future. I was not expecting that. Also, the reason why this clip comes after the previous one saying that we're gonna go fight Takezo, let's just say I got my ass kicked so hard that I don't even know that it's gonna be a challenge to fight him. And I think the only way to really be fully prepared is to like continue with the main story, get stronger with the last few hot springs and bamboo strikes and finding the other armors and all that type of stuff, just to get a tiny bit stronger so that we can face him in combat and survive more than one hit, because he can one-shot you. He can one-shot you so hard, and this is lethal difficulty. I'm pretty sure other people have played it on lesser difficulties and were getting one shot. This is lethal difficulty. I'm getting truly one-shotted, as if he brought a freaking occult revolver and shot my ass with it every second. So, like, it was crazy. I mean, there was moments where I was doing good at the blocking / parrying, but never getting a perfect parry. I think I need to get good enough on perfect parries to do so. And I'll probably show a couple of those fights between this clip and the previous one. I'll probably show some of those fights, or even after this clip. But yeah, I was getting my ass kicked hard. I think I just need to get better at perfect parrying. Honestly, that's probably what I need to do. But yeah, I was going to come back over here and then start the recording again and talk about what I'm doing now, how I got my ass beat. But I did not expect that to occur with the Yotei Shadow Inn, so that's another surprise. So basically, depending on how much time, I'm going to check the time real quick, of course, but I think I'm going to end today's chapter here. I reset the mission, so the dialogue that was shown when I was actually at the mission will be reset, I believe. I will still show it in this chapter. Like I said, I'm going to show my first attempts and all that. But facing him is probably going to have to wait. It's probably going to have to wait until we're getting very close to the end of this series, close to fighting Lord Saito and such. And yeah, he kicked my ass hard, like so bad. It was ridiculous. I think I can beat him at the current level I'm at. It will just take like 2+ hours of footage of me dying over and over again. So I think the best bet is to show y'all what I went through and end today's chapter here and go on with the main story, eventually unlock Oshima Coast, and be able to get the last amount of upgrades I can get, including with my weapons, because I believe we'll need the max damage for our weapons to be able to be really ready for him. So that's the best way I can meant to say that, to be honest. Like, it's a good fight, despite how fucking hard it is. Like, it feels just cool with how you have to be, like, on guard. He's so unpredictable. Like, there's one moment where I'm trying to break his posture, or at least get more stagger damage onto him, and this motherfucker, literally, as I hit him, instantly slices me and knocks me out. Like, within seconds, like nanoseconds. And I'm like, damn, I didn't even get a chance to even try to block or parry that. Like, it felt like he actually just quick drawed my ass with a revolver or some gun. It was crazy. but amazing at the same time. Yeah, that's my thoughts on the five teachings slash what just occurred here at the inn slash my plan for the future. Continue with the main story, do the next area of upgrades and such, and then when we have a chance before like the final section of the story, face off against him and win that. With my thoughts shared, here is my first attempts to Takezo's final fight. I've updated one of my loadouts to have the Father's Charm and all 5 of Takezo's charms of Renewed Determination, Bold Deflection, Stout Heart, Bracing Victory, and Unrelenting Warrior. Unrelenting Warrior deals bonus damage while at low health. Bracing Victory does killing staggered enemies, earns a minor amount of health. Stout Heart increases the potency of the heal technique by a moderate amount, which is actually pretty good. The Bold Deflection, parrying inflicts a major amount of additional stagger damage, which will definitely be helpful. And finally, Renewed Determination, earn a minor amount of spirit when taking damage from an enemy. And of course, I use Father's Charm, which gives us a perfect parry gaining a major amount of health because we're probably going to be doing a lot of parrying, possibly. So I assume we just have to wait.
I see you solved my riddle. Quite the view, isn't it?
No trees, though. Where will you tie my name?
We are beyond such things. It's been decades since I felt challenged by anyone. Your accomplishments cannot be denied. 3 members of the Yotei 6. You've made your mark on this island. Now, we will face each other as equals. No holding back. Join me in the ring when you're ready to test yourself.
Becoming unrivaled. After months of searching, I finally tracked down Ezel's greatest duelist. I have the 5 charms and am wearing them as I write this. All that's left is to face him and defeat him. Then I'll be the unrivaled. I don't think that was there originally. Either way, it's time to face the master once more.
Are you ready?
Are you?
This will be the greatest day of my life. Make this duel unforgettable.
And with that, we conclude today's chapter of our journey to Ghost of Yotei. I hope you all enjoyed today's chapter as much as I did. Until next time, this is Ghost, signing out.